Keeping recent prisoners from reoffending, that is the goal of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department's Police Partnership Program.
It's been around nearly a decade. And new at 10, 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talks with the police gang unit and the man who was able to turn his life around.
About 7 years ago, Corey Laurel reached one of the lowest points of his life.
I was just in a bad place, no job, doing here and there, odd jobs and stuff like that. I wound up catching a gun charge at the age of 30. Sent me to jail for a couple of months.
He was then released from jail on probation. On his journey to put himself back together, Corey's parole officer presented him with an option he would later owe his life to.
She introduced me to the Police Partnership Program. Now, when she said police, I didn't want nothing to do with it. Like, I'm already dealing with the police enough as it is.
His perspective changed after the first check-in when St. Louis police officers came by his home.
They came by in regular clothes, no sirens, and it was like how your brothers will pull up or like how your sister will pull up to the house.
St. Louis Police Sergeant James Stagg says they work to show clients a different side of the badge.
You know, hey, if you take that uniform off, we're just like you, so we want them to see that.
Stagg runs the gang unit, which was chosen to be part of the Police Partnership Program.
The whole idea was to try to bridge that gap between the community and the police department, which we were lacking at the time.
Community is at the core. Corey says he started doing community service, playing with an officer's youth basketball team, and joined a father support program to start showing up for his kids.
They taught me how to be a better father, not to be out here in the streets or like that's not an option.
The next step, a job. Even when everyone is hiring, it's still hard for people on probation.
Most of our clients are convicted felons and they have a violent background. So when they do the background checks on them, it kind of helps that they're in the program and we can vouch for them, like, hey, they've been doing good in the program.
Officers helped Corey get a starter job that led him to the career job he has now.
It's one of the best jobs I ever had.
At Washington University.
People are great, students are great.
He works in the maintenance department on litter control.
And cleaning is next to godliness to me. I make sure it's clean. I try to make sure it's safe.
It's something he's extremely proud of.
It just brings joy to that, see the students can walk around a clean environment.
Sergeant Stagg says seeing Corey and others graduate from this program and continue to do well makes all the hard work worth it.
Us helping them reach their goal, and it's just a satisfying feeling.
Corey says an officer in the program gave him a phrase he lives by, one he hopes can inspire others.
Sky's not the limit when it's footprints on the moon, and I just stick with that. Feels good.
So Laura, how does someone get into this program?
Mike, this is usually assigned by the courts or probation officers because it's a small program with about 40 clients and roughly 10 graduates each year. They also assist the clients' families as well during this time, and Sergeant Stagg says the work transforms the whole family.
Great story, Laura, thanks.